This question is number 7 on the matter portion of the quarterly review. In the past, students have struggled a little bit with it, so that's why there's a video to go with it. If you read through the question, the meteorite, and then we have the name of the meteorite, contains tiny bubbles of gas trapped in the rock. The chemical composition of the gas in these bubbles matches the composition of the atmosphere on Mars, which was determined way back in the 70s. What I've highlighted is the information that you really need to know. The rest of it is superfluous. You don't need to stress about it. So now we're going to analyze what the meteorite and what the gas could or could not be an example of. So the meteorite could not, here we're focusing on not, be an example of which of the following. So recall, the meteorite has two things. It has gas and it's made of a rock. And we don't really, at this point, know what those things are comprised of, but we do know that there's two things mixed together. So that screams mixture, okay? And this could kind of go down in your explanation as well. And if it screams mixture, then what it's not is a pure substance. So it's not going to be an element, it's not going to be a compound, because remember, those are both pure substances. Okay, it absolutely could be a heterogeneous mixture, so we won't actually select that because the question says what could it not be. It absolutely is matter, it has mass and takes up space. Okay, so the best answers there are element and compound. The meteorite is definitely not one of those. Moving on to part B, now we're focused on the gas. Okay, we're just looking at the gas and we're reminded that the composition of the gas bubbles in the meteorite match the composition of the gas bubbles or the gas on the Martian atmosphere. So what that's telling us is that if you're getting your sample anywhere and they match, that's screaming pure substance, right? And that's one of our options here. The gas could be an example of, it absolutely could be an example of a pure substance. And recall that a pure substance is either an element or a compound. So we don't have enough information to figure out if it is an element or a compound, this gas, but we do know that it could be any one of those. If it is a pure substance, then it's not going to be a mixture. Okay, the gas won't be a mixture. The meteorite's a mixture, but the individual component of the gas, not a mixture. And then heat is a form of energy. The gas, solids, liquids, and gases are always going to be matter. So, we're not going to select heat here